with the district in Mashonaland East province. We are looking into social mobility here in our rural areas, and I've just got an interesting story that we got to tell. Positive stories from Wedza, positives from Zimbabwe, in rural Zimbabwe. So we've been working on uplifting our communities and working together and seeing where we can work in partnerships with families here in our rural areas. By the way, I was born here in Wedza, and I've got this young man. I want to tell you a story. He's going to tell his own story rather than me telling my story, so that we can inspire the young guys that are coming up, that are in high school, that are going into to universities and choosing careers. Also, those who are in trying into drugs, to stop that tendency into drugs and focus on social mobility and education. Okay, right. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Desmond Kwaramba.
Desmond Kwaramba. Desmond Kwaramba, this year. How old are you?
I'm turning 21 this year.
21 this year. You got an interesting story to tell us. You went to which primary school?
I went to St. Matthias Primary School.
That's here in with the district, St. Matthias. And what about your high school?
My secondary school at Kumuzanda High School.
And then your...
Then at high school, St. Ainswood.
St. Ainswood. Okay. So, in your primary school, what have you always wanted to do? Did you have plans when you were dreaming as a young man, maybe at the primary school?
Yeah, of course I had dreams, but due to financial problems,
yeah,
I never thought that I could be at this level.
Okay. So you had financial problems at an earlier stage. Yeah, you might have to speak up because Mike, there's no mic. You had the financial issues. So what happened in your primary school? What happened?
Growing up in a rural village, sometimes you lack even exposure.
Yeah.
You lack exposure. Even you can't dream yourself at a high position, like even going to university.
Yeah.
Even going to even A level.
Yeah. You can't.
Was something I couldn't dream about. So through the men that you can see on my side, he just uplifted me, paid my school fees from O level up to here. I'm in university in second year at University of Zimbabwe doing software engineering.
Okay.
Something that I couldn't even dream about.
Okay.
As someone who grew in a poor village.
Yeah. So you went to high school. Which high school did you go to?
St. Ainswood.
So you went to boarding school?
I was at a boarding school.
Okay, you went to boarding school. Okay, that's good. So that's a very good thing. We are finding out that you've crossed that river. You're almost there, right? You're almost there. So how you went it? How many subjects did you come out to? What were the subjects at O level?
At O level, I had 9 subjects.
9 subjects, yeah.
9 out of 9.
9 out of 9. At A level, what subjects did you have?
I did 4 subjects. That was maths, physics, chemistry, and computer science, and I came out with 17 points. 17 points, right? So you had computer science, pure mathematics, chemistry, and physics. And you 17 points from rural Wedza. So just basic, you came. Okay, and then you are now mixing with the best. Where are you now? Tell us what you are doing now. The past, we don't want to hear the sad stories. We don't want to hear, these are the past things. We don't want to hear the struggles of life, of how hard life is in Wedza. We want to know what you are doing now and what's your aspiration. What are you going to do? Some people have helped you out in the difficult. We want to know now you're in control. What are you doing today? Okay, now I'm at University of Zimbabwe.
University of Zimbabwe.
I'm doing software engineering.
What program is that?
Software engineering is more about developing softwares. And my goal is to digitalize the whole Zimbabwe, especially the rural communities.
Yeah.
We want to reach a level where the whole Zimbabwe will be connected.
Okay.
Yes.
Digital.
So my main focus is digitalization in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
So I will work to an extent that these people in the rural, you see, the people that we have in these rural villages, they are computer illiterate.
Yeah.
So actually, I was one of them, but I managed to
escape. Yeah.
So now I'm doing.
So you're gonna plow back.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So as a young man growing up here, your dreams, you thought you were not going to realize them, but now you've got them, everything in your hands.
Yes.
Can you tell me because we've got some young people as well who are probably your age or that are younger than you, and you know, like people like Majita,
Yes.
they're also, yeah, they're role models. You are
Yes.
also a role model
Yes.
to people like Majita. He says, Sekuru, I want to be like Desmond,
Yes.
and I want to go to St. Anne's. But there are issues that you could advise. What can you say to the younger ones who are coming in that seeing you as a role model from Weather District?
What I can just say is focus sometimes is all we need.
Yeah.
And when I went to, sometimes due to financial problems,
Yeah.
and also peer pressure, it's
Yeah.
something that you should try to overcome. Because
Yeah.
when you go there, you meet the best.
Yeah.
Some will be rich.
Yeah.
And, in this country, you learn to appreciate
You should appreciate what you have.
what you have.
Okay. So what about those who are into drugs and darker and stuff like that? What else could you?
I was never into drugs because my main focus was to escape this poverty thing.
Yeah.
So I just knew that it's
Something,
it's something that was bad for me and bad for my family and bad for my community.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the younger ones should stay away
Stay away from drugs.
from drugs
Yeah.
and focus.
And focus
Okay.
on what matters.
So you see the brighter future ahead.
Yeah.
It's almost there.
It's almost there.
Okay. So the ball is only penalty sport, and the future is bright. So, but the younger ones should also embrace and also follow the same path. It's possible.
It's very possible.
You can be winners.
They can be winners. It's not about your background.
Yeah.
I just know. I just saw that it's not about your background.
Yeah.
But just want to urge small guys in
Yeah.
the community that
Yeah.
given an opportunity,
Yeah.
you should take it serious.
Just grab it.
You should take it serious.
Yeah. So just go for it.
Exactly.
So opportunities knock once. in your
You
life.
should not be afraid.
Okay.
Your background should not tell your story.
Okay.
It's, I don't know how I can explain, but it's
Yeah.
something that I couldn't see myself. I couldn't see myself in this position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up tingotamba chikweshe.
Yeah.
Some of my guys, no future.
Yeah. Okay.
I remember at a certain point, totally, when I finished all level, I ended up
You already just got there, no? Yeah.
it was lack of exposure and
Yeah.
and also financial instabilities.
Yeah.
Because at that stage, my parents were not even able to send me to university, even at a boarding school.
Yeah.
It was something that was very impossible.
Yeah.
But I want to thank you.
Okay, no, that's fine. At least if you're grateful, and that's our job here, to lift other communities that we find in rural Zimbabwe. It's not about me achieving. I'm not rich myself. I'm not. I'm actually one of the poorest you could ever think about. But when we spread our efforts to other people, you never know. Maybe one day you might look after me or whatever. But the idea is to lift communities in Zimbabwe. And as Zimbabwe rises, there are people that are at unfortunate positions, but they have the potential. They all want to lift Zimbabwe. But we are looking at the young guys that we have in rural Zimbabwe that have the country first, and that we want to lift them. And then here we are, we have this guy wants to digitalize Zimbabwe. He came from a very, very low background. We put him into school, we put him into high school, we put him into the University of Zimbabwe, and he's still one of the best brains to ever come out of Zimbabwe since the independence of Zimbabwe. And we've done it. But we've got the younger ones also coming, following up to him, and he's the role model from Weather District. By the way, my name is Taku. Thank you, Desmond. Keep working hard. We'll catch up on you again and see what has happened in Weather District. My name is Taku. Thank you.